Hey, it's Kenny from Oxmoor Auto Group. We're back down here at the Dare to Care kitchen with my good friend Chef Teresa, and we've got some cool stuff today. So if you've been watching these series, we've been talking about healthy cooking that your kids can do and just kind of improving the way that you prepare your meals on a weekly, monthly basis. So we thought since we were getting into some really healthy stuff, maybe we should get to some people that probably eat better than most. So why not bring on two athletes, Chef?
I think that's a great idea. So we were really excited when Louisville City said that they would send a couple of players down to come do a video shoot with us to talk about how easy it is to eat healthy and how eating healthy fuels their performance.
Yeah, so we've got both Oscar and Manny here. Feeling pretty good about. We've been listening to some of the recipes that they're thinking about. I'm getting excited about it already. I mean, they've been studying for this, and I like it a lot.
Me too.
So it would only be appropriate, since we've got two athletes down here and they basically compete on a daily basis, that we've made this into a competition. So how are they being graded?
So we're going to grade them on the flavor of their meal and on the plate presentation. And because, you know, competition is nothing without a reward, we decided to find the gaudiest, biggest possible trophy we could for our competition today.
I can't imagine what's running through these guys' heads, thinking they maybe will take this silverware home and maybe put it on their mantle, share it with their friends.
Pride of place, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So the winner will get this. They've also got a couple other options to help out during the show, right?
Right. So they are both getting 3 yellow cards. 1, they can ask a chef. 2, they can phone a friend. And 3, what do people do nowadays when they don't know the answer to something? They Google it.
I love it. I love it. So I think we've got a great lineup here. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. We've got some different angles to see what they're doing. You want to show them what's in the box that they both have?
Yeah, so let's unveil the box. So you both will get some very lean, very beautiful chicken breast, some garlic, because no recipe is complete without garlic.
Agreed.
We have some beautiful garden fresh basil. It smells so good.
It smells so good, yeah.
We have a bunch of veggies. We've got squash and zucchini. We've got broccoli. I love these multicolored carrots. They're gonna look so good on a plate. And then because good carbs fuel good workouts, we have some pasta and pasta sauce.
Sounds good to me. I mean, I can't see anything but just having a good time with this. And, you know, somebody's going home with hardware. I'm already excited to figure out who that's going to be, because I know there's going to be some smack talk about that.
It's going to be great. Let's get started.
Manny, what are you doing? Trying to start shaving these carrots. So, I don't really like to waste things, so I really like the stem of broccoli. Do you, Manny?
No, I like taking the stem off, personally.
Personally, you like taking the, wow. So you like to waste food is what you're saying?
Huh?
You like to waste some food?
I mean, not necessarily. I think it's just easier. Makes it a lot cleaner.
So you go the easy route then, huh?
Yeah, for cooking, yeah.
Interesting.
No, work smarter, not harder.
I mean, I hear you.
Get these shaved, bro.
Doing okay? You need some help?
Nah, I'm good, bro.
All right. I wasn't going to help you, but I just was wondering if you needed some.
I'm good, I'm good.
I think if I was cooking in a real restaurant, I'd be getting yelled at right now because I'm taking forever.
No, I was about to comment on your very good knife technique. You're holding your knife exactly right. Now you're not, but you were.
I know. You came and applied some pressure, so of course I got nervous. I was holding my knife right correctly?
Yeah, you were.
Okay. Let's just get rid of these little pieces. So if you were in my position, what would you be making?
Oh,
You know.
so, yeah, for me, I love roasted veggies. Putting them in some oil and then tossing them with some seasoning and then roasting them underneath the broiler is my favorite way to go.
So basically what I'm doing.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, sounds like you heard me talk about it right before.
Very good technique. Well, I'm interested to see what you come up with when you're done.
Thank you.
Let me see that technique, bro.
What, you need help?
Now, how are you going to be doing your vegetables?
I'm pretty much gonna try to steam them in some water.
Steam them in some water?
Yeah, try to get the broccoli bright and green and the zucchini.
Oh, I love it. That's going to be great. Have you had multicolored carrots like this before?
No, it's pretty cool.
It is really
Yeah.
cool.
I would for sure want to eat this, especially the color vegetables.
Yeah. It's really important to eat as wide a range of vegetables and colors as possible because that's how you get the full range of nutrients out of your veggies. Looks good.
Manny, you're steaming your stuff?
Yeah, bro. Better see how this goes.
How do you do that?
Huh?
How do you steam it? I don't ever steam vegetables.
Well, you know, just gotta get the water low.
Okay.
And the carrots take a little bit longer time
Okay.
than the broccoli and the zucchini, but roughly about 5 minutes, I would say.
5 minutes longer?
Yeah, I mean, you also got to, like, based on the coloring of the vegetables, it's a good indicator. Normally for the broccoli and the zucchini, when it's bright green, it's normally a good sign that's done. How do you roast them though? I've never done that.
You know what? I'm just gonna throw it in there and
See how it goes?
hopefully, yeah. You know, maybe open the door a little bit later and just burn myself because I didn't wait for the heat to go away. So I'm seeing a lot of color here, Manny. What do you think?
Huh?
A lot of color? You know, it's
Oh,
always
yeah.
important to have a lot of color.
That looks delicious.
In your meals for sure.
I'm gonna
Especially the
give-
greens, you know, the reds.
Give me a second. I'm about to get mine like that right quick.
All right. I once heard from somebody that, you know, this Montreal chicken seasoning was very good on vegetables. Did you hear that?
Yeah, but I think I might try adding some of that.
So have you ever tried to do a workout, like an intense workout on something like drive-through food or like on a night where you just had like a bunch of junk food? How was your workout the next day?
Honestly, when you do that, you don't really feel like you have that much more energy. You kind of just, your stomach kind of hurts, especially once you start moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not great.
So you definitely feel the difference immediately when you've had good food versus junk food prior
Absolutely.
to a workout?
You don't want to have junk food, but you also don't want to have too much food as well. I think it's very important to find that balance. But yeah, junk food for sure. You feel just sick, and then once you start moving, it's not fun at all. But you feel a difference when you eat good food, especially for us. You know, we train in the morning, so we have breakfast, and it's a lot of the times some oatmeal and some fruit, maybe some eggs and potatoes. But I know Manny doesn't eat very much in the morning because he doesn't like to feel heavy.
Yeah.
But I think it's important in the morning to get about a lot of carbs to fuel us for that workout.
Right.
And then afterwards, when we have lunch, it's a lot of veggies, the majority, with some protein, because we just worked for an hour and a half.
So now
and
you need
it's-
to repair
yeah,
your cells
absolutely.
and repair your muscles
Absolutely.
and fuel that.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Junk food is not good. It's not what your body needs after, especially a day of training or even doing any activity. You want to rebuild those muscles. So in order for that, what do you need? You need a good source of protein, like the chicken we have here, and then vegetables are always good, keep you strong and healthy. So yeah, that's the route to go.
Very cool. Now, have you ever seen those videos where celebrities are like, "What's in my bag?" And they empty everything out of their bag.
no, I've never seen it. Like purses and stuff.
Or purses or duffel bags or backpacks or something like that. Me, I go a totally different route. I want to know what's in people's fridges. So if I was to open up your refrigerators, what are the top 5 things that are always in your refrigerator?
Go ahead, Manny. You go first.
Fruit,
Fruit.
for sure. So is yogurt. It's one of my snacks. I always have to have some yogurt. Chicken breast for protein. And that's 3. I always have some juices, some good juices like cranberry juice, or I like watermelon juice as well. So I always have that, and vegetables. Always gotta have vegetables.
Okay, that sounds good.
Broccoli.
That sounds like a good refrigerator haul for me. What about you?
I need to have coconut water in there.
Ah,
Yeah, just good for rehydration.
yeah.
And then the veggie drawer usually has to have either spinach or arugula in it, always, with cheese, goat cheese, huge goat cheese
I
person.
love goat.
And then right now my refrigerator is very bare because I need to go to the grocery store. But that's 3 things, yeah. I would say I also have yogurt, Greek yogurt, and then berries.
Berries.
Yeah.
That's a good one. And I really love Greek yogurt. It's got so much more protein. It's got less fat. It's got more carbs, and it's just got all the good stuff in
Yeah.
it. You know. And I like using it as a substitute for fat when I'm baking. Like we did a cooking video where we made blueberry muffins, and instead of having oil or butter in the recipe, we used plain Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
I've seen that where they substitute a lot of that stuff with Greek yogurt. On like when anything that requires like heavy cream, they put Greek yogurt in there.
Greek yogurt. It's really good. So I don't want to keep you away from your cutting boards for too long, but is everybody in a good spot? Anybody ready for a yellow
Do we have any like
card?
cooking spoons or anything?
I've
think-
got some tongs for you right
Tongs?
there.
Okay. That'll work. That'll make it work.
Not just yet, but give me a second. I might need to use the yellow card, but
Sounds good. All right, well, I'm going to step out of the way and I'm going to let you guys keep moving.
All right, thank you.
thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just saute a little bit of red pepper and onion, and so that when I throw the pasta sauce in there, it just
The pasta
adds some,
sauce?
yeah, some chunky stuff in there. It already says it's chunky, but you know it can never be too chunky.
For sure.
I think we're taking our time with the not getting the chicken out because we're both nervous to start that. One thing in my household when I was younger with my mom, she always had garlic and onion. It was never fail in anything she cooked.
That's good flavor right there.
Yeah. The thing with this stove is it's way better than that one.
Huh?
It's got fire. You see? Mine's already boiling. You
I would say
could have had this one.
That's a cooler one.
You could have had
for
this
sure.
one.
That's a cooler one for
That's
sure.
why when you offered to trade, I wasn't like, I was okay with
You
it.
didn't hesitate.
No.
So we're both Mexicans. So what's your favorite like home cooked meal? Like your mom makes
Sopes.
sopes?
Yeah.
That
You know what
sounds
those
good.
are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
Every time I go home for the off season when I visit them, my mom, one of the very first nights I get back, she always makes them. Last time I was there, she made chorizo con papa. It was very good.
Potatoes.
Yeah. And then the time before, she made like chicken tinga.
Chicken tinga.
Yeah. And then made it with that.
It's good protein right there.
Yeah.
Build the muscles back up.
Absolutely.
Feel like you're gonna need to use any of the yellow cards?
Honestly, I might call a friend.
You might call a friend.
Yeah.
Ooh, who you better call, bro?
I mean, I might call the chef. Use the first one as phone a friend.
Hey, that's not a bad shot right there.
No.
bro.
I'm lucky she gave us her number, you know what I mean? Because I know if I called my mom, she would want to talk for an hour, and I just don't got that time.
Right. I feel that. Get my little squares right here. Little
That's some
Chicken-
good squares,
chicken
man.
squares.
Yeah, they're all like the same size. How do you do it?
Oh, bro. No, I just gotta cut it up to little sections.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You figure out how you're gonna cut yours.
I'm not gonna cut mine.
You're not gonna cut
No,
it.
nope. I'm gonna use butter instead of oil as well, with some garlic, and then throw some rosemary in there and let it kind of just get a nice little smell to it.
This kind of looks like a meal that we would get the night before a game in a hotel if we were in a away trip at a hotel. Right?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm just gonna try not to make it as boring as that one. You know what I mean? What do you got for us, Kenny? You can ask Manny.
Ask Manny
He
first.
he can cook and talk at the same time.
Cook
I
and
kind of
talk. I tell you what,
Multitask.
Stuart's
Let's
dicing these up,
Let's
man.
multitask.
Look at him go.
What
So,
you got?
Yeah, so we're promoting Hunger Action Month, which kicks off in September. So This is actually being recorded the day before you guys leave for Detroit for the game. But I want to talk to you, Manny, just quickly about what's it been like, this transition to Louisville City, and then just having a sellout crowd that we had for the first time ever at Lynn Family, over 14,000 people. What was that like to step out on the pitch?
I mean, it was definitely a special moment for me. I know, like Oscar's been here a couple years, and he knows like the importance of the energy that we get off the crowd, and like just like that atmosphere on Saturday was just unbelievable. And just look at the wave of black shirts. Blackout was perfect idea to have, because like you could just see a whole wave of black shirts, and it was just super loud in there, and we felt the energy, and it motivated us to perform and to try to get a win, because at the end of the day, that's what this club is about, is a winning mentality. And if we can have fans like that, it makes a whole family. So it's beautiful. It's an amazing experience that I won't forget.
Yeah, so Oscar, we'll speak up a little bit just because there's fans kicking on, because y'all are
Yeah.
bringing the sizzle right now, aren't you?
We are. It's kind of hot back here.
Looking good though. So what, 6 years for you now at the club, is that right?
Yeah. Going on my 6th, I think.
Going on your
2017 was my first year.
Okay. So to come from the turf monster, an old slugger field,
Yeah.
to playing where we play at now, packing it in, I mean, you know, when we just had the USL showcase here, I was talking to Devin Kerr, I was talking to a couple of different front office executives from other clubs,
Yeah.
and they're just like, do you all have any idea how good you have it here? And we said, we kind of do, because we remember playing in the baseball stadium, cheering in the baseball stadium. What's it like for you guys, just the transition for some of you guys like you and Tosh and some others have been here for a while?
Honestly, although we had a lot of success at Slugger with the turf monster, like you said, like you put it, it just still wasn't the same.
Right.
As a soccer player, you want to play on those beautiful grass pitches where the dimensions are as big as they can be, and with Slugger, it's great. Like it's something we've always wanted to do. I mean, we love traveling to other teams, especially I think Manny played at North Carolina before, and that pitch is beautiful.
Yeah.
One of the best grass pitches I've played in a while, and it makes football more fun. You know, you can take your eye off the ball as it's coming, because it's a nice grass field. It's going to come straight to your foot, and I quite love Lynn Family. Just it's great. But we got to play at what was it? Lynn Stadium, U of L. That was nice as well. It's just when you have more space to play in, it's just more fun for sure.
Won a championship at
against
Slugger,
Phoenix.
and then
Yeah.
at Lynn, when we beat Media Drug. And I keep saying we because it's part of a supporters group.
Oh, yeah.
We feel as tied in as
I mean, you could say it. Yeah. If you're from the city, you're part of the club.
right. So, and one other thing on this, and I know especially for you, last year was heartbreaking against Tampa. So for us as fans, it was a revenge game. You couldn't say that leading up to it.
Of course.
I can tell you as supporters, that's as big a tailgates as I've seen since I've been here. I've been since I think the year before you started. Just you could tell the fans were up for it. That had to add to that energy, plus just the total amount of bodies in the seats.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. It was definitely it was one that we were looking forward to, and we know that each time, especially Tampa, because this kind of feels like a rivalry with them. Each time any team comes to play us, they always seem to play it harder. Like they wanna beat us. So it's good knowing that we're the team to chase, and that we have an opportunity like this in a stadium like this, crowd like this. So it was a great win overall, and great for the fans as well. So
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to let you guys get at it. I just want to remind you of what you're playing for today. You're not trying to beat Tampa Bay today. You're trying to beat
Each other.
teammates.
Yeah.
I keep looking back there just for motivation. Quick glances at the trophy.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That's fine, man. You can keep looking at it. You can look at it in the drive home.
So now we see that you're starting to get into the chicken. So what's the plan for the chicken?
I put some butter in there.
Butter's good.
I'm gonna let it melt a little bit. Then I'm gonna throw some garlic in there, and then some of this rosemary to hopefully give it some of that, scent. And then after a bit, I'm gonna throw the chicken in there, and hopefully cook it a little bit. Might need to throw a little bit more butter in there, but yeah, maybe spoonful some on top and just let it cook for a little bit.
Yeah, sounds great. And what's happening with the peppers and the onions? Oh my God, that smells so good.
Well, for me, like in college, I used to eat a lot of pasta with just pasta sauce, and then I kind of got tired of it, so I kind of started adding my own thing to it.
That's
And
a
so
great idea.
sometimes I would add mushrooms and just different veggies and saute them a little bit, and then throw the pasta sauce on top to just give it a little bit more
Yeah.
than just the pasta sauce.
Well, and it's more filling,
More
too,
filling.
more nutritious.
Yeah,
For me,
exactly.
It changes the flavor,
Exactly.
so it's not the same old thing.
Yeah.
Great, no, that sounds great. And I see you have made a beautiful dice out of your chicken.
Cut
This
it up
looks great.
Cut it up into some squares. You know, right now I'm mixing it with some salt, pepper, and I'm gonna use this Jamaican jerk to give it a little bit more flavor.
Yeah.
And then put some garlic and the basil in there, add just a little bit more flavor, and then just mix it all up. And you know, then we're gonna get the spaghetti in there, and wait for that, and then we'll be on our way.
No, this looks really good. I like what you did with your veggies. I can't wait to see what happens when this all comes together.
We're all building it up.
Building it up, that's right. Add the flavor little by little and just keep building it. That's right. Well, it looks like your water is boiling. Looks
Yeah.
like you're almost there.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Manny, come smell this, dude.
Huh?
Come smell this.
I can smell it from here, right?
Yeah, I'm
Good.
telling you.
Dang, bruh. What do you put in there?
Huh?
Where's that smell? Why does it smell like that?
I love that smell. All right. All right, this is where the nerves come in. Well, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask the chef. Yep.
What's the question?
Question is, I just turned these over. I'm trying to figure out, I was probably halfway like white cooked, and so then I turned it over. How much longer should I keep this on here for?
So a good rule of thumb is 3 to 4 minutes per side for this size piece.
Okay,
Now that you flipped it over, I would probably reduce the heat
okay,
and just cover it and just let it finish.
okay.
That looks good.
That's good, and cover it. Do we have something to cover it with?
Yes. All right, and we're just going to cover that and leave it on low.
Perfect, thank you.
You're welcome.
Manny, can I use some of your pasta so I don't have to open another box? We're
Yeah.
trying to save stuff around here.
Hey, that's a good idea, bro.
Thank you.
Just don't use too much.
What do we got, angel hair? What kind of
Bro,
what kind of pasta we got?
I don't know, bro.
What is this? Angel hair?
Thin spaghetti?
Thin spaghetti. That's good.
I think so.
No, that works. I'm just making a mess, but I've heard that if you don't make a mess in the kitchen, it's not going to be good.
Bro. You see that?
Yeah. Oh, yours is definitely going to be good. Oof, that one's hot, dude. Careful with that. Okay. So, leave it at low. That's going. This is going. We're going to get some basil here. Why not? Get some basil leaves. 54. 54. You gonna use your basil?
Huh?
You gonna use your
Yeah,
basil?
bro, I'm about to add some flavor in here.
Oh, that smells nice.
That's,
Man, is this the first meal you've cooked all month or what?
What?
Is this the first meal you'll cook all month or what?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
funny.
right. I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
All right, so let's see what I got here. Flip them one more time. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I hope the camera's picking this up. What are we doing, Kenny?
Well, what I'm thinking right now is we got a lot. It smells so good up here. We can't smell all that out there because of this fan. But goodness gracious, this is kind of like we're about in the 75th, 80th minute right now.
Yeah, one of us is about to cramp, that's for sure.
0-0, but there are no subs coming in.
No.
Now you've got 3 yellow cards. You've been holding yours back. Oscar, you've already used one.
Yeah.
What would be the next one if you needed to use one?
I don't really like the Google one, just
Yep.
because I feel like I could just call somebody and talk. So that would be my next one.
Yep.
And I might call just a teammate of mine, just to see, what he thinks. But I don't need it yet.
You don't need it?
Yeah. I might
you?
just.
I'd rather know who.
Manny's confidence is through the roof. I haven't even seen you look towards.
No, I told him, you didn't hear me. I said I'm gonna need one soon, but when we get into the vegetables, that's when I'm gonna use mine. So I've been kind of cautious, just trying to do everything on my own. But then I know eventually I'm gonna need some help. So just gotta pick the right time.
Now, one of the ideas Teresa and I had before about doing this, and we chose not to just because of the audio,
Yeah.
was just kind of treat it like we're Coach Cruz, the gaffer, just running up and down the side, yelling at you, eating your rear end out. You're not doing this. You got to pick it up.
Yeah.
Switch play. You're not doing this. Overlap. What are we doing? But I felt like it might be a little too intense with us yelling at you. But maybe you would like it. I don't
Honestly, we like that environment, so we're kind of disappointed that we didn't hear anything like that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
know. We're in the 80th minute. There's still time.
Like we want feedback. Like, are we doing things well? Are we not? Like, it would have been
great.
nice.
Oh, there's still time.
Okay.
There's still the tasting.
Yeah, the taste test.
That'd be good feedback.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's hope there's no yelling or screaming when the tasting.
Right.
Look at that, bro. Look at that. Look at the flick of that wrist.
Yo, you are magic.
Gotta use this boy right here.
What's your question?
So now I'm getting into the steaming of the vegetables.
Sure.
I know it's lower setting water
Yes.
than the
You want about
spaghetti.
an inch of water in
An
your
inch?
pot.
Okay.
If you want to crank that up because you want to bring it to a boil and then reduce to a simmer. And down there you had a strainer basket.
Uh-huh.
If you want to grab that. And you're just going to put your veggies, maybe a handful,
handful?
in there because I think that's all you need is a serving. So put a serving of your veggies in the strainer basket. Let's go ahead and get some water into your pot and bring this to a boil.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and bring that up.
Okay.
We want to bring that up to
To
a
a
boil
boil.
first. It'll boil a lot faster if you leave the lid on it. So once this is up to a boil, put the steamer basket over the top, recover it,
Cover.
and just drop the heat by 2, and you should be good to go. Give it about 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Perfect. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
It's
Wow.
a chef's kiss right there.
These look so good, Oscar.
Thank you.
These look great, and they smell really good. And I love that you use the stems.
You like that?
I like that. I love that you use the stems. It's really good.
Thank you. Take that, Manny. All right, a little bit of broccoli, carrots. Broccoli, carrots, zucchini. I think they might have been may have taken too long, but we gotta get all the colors in there. Manny, what are you saying about my colors? Do I got a lot of color?
Bro, it looks really colorful, bro.
Looks good?
Yeah, it looks good.
All right. Let's get some purple in there. Why not? A couple purple. Let's do that. I mean, people love cheese, but I don't know. Maybe somebody's
You know, like how
lactose
like
intolerant.
on away games, we're at the hotel. They give us some pasta normally,
Yeah.
some chicken. I feel like the pasta has a lot of carbs in there. Good for energy, especially. It makes sense that we get it before the night before the game. You know,
That's true. Protein as well.
protein, yeah.
Yeah.
Some chicken.
Big. All right. I think I'm done with my plate.
What a beautiful plate. So we're gonna set this aside, and then as soon as Emmanuel is done with his, then we'll go ahead and we'll taste them. Kenny, these smell amazing. All of this smells fantastic. I think your vegetables are just about ready to come out of the steamer.
Yeah, I think so. 2 minutes.
Excellent. And then you're ready to plate, and then we can try them, right?
Yeah, sounds good.
So is this going to lead you all to becoming a little more experimental in the kitchen? Maybe
Oh, yeah.
start cooking and doing some other cooking at home?
For
Well,
sure.
one of the things I kind of like, well, it's actually not great, but it's when you're getting to like the last couple days before you have to go to the grocery store again, you kind of have to make with what you have. And so you get creative with like making dishes that way. And that's like fun, but also it really makes you think. And
Yeah.
you know, I'm not a chef, so I don't know what flavors go with what. But
No, I think that's a great way to do it. I think being creative and you know, it's your food. Make it the way you like it.
Yeah.
You know, just because the book says these flavors go together, if you really like these two things to go together, put them together.
yeah.
I love foods that are very mix and match.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, 1 part pasta to 1 part protein to 1 part vegetables, and as long as all those ratios are in line, it usually turns out fine.
Yeah.
I like, when my kids were little, we would take leftovers and wrap them in wonton wrappers and then freeze it. And at the end of the month, we would have a mystery wonton
Yeah.
night dinner where you just steam them all and you just don't know what you're going to
yeah,
get.
you
that's actually pretty fun. It
It
sounds
is a
very
lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a great party dinner, you know, for people to try. Well, I got one with mac and cheese and hot dogs. Well, I got the one with the broccoli
Yeah.
and the fish or whatever. It's actually a lot of fun.
I might take that and do
It's
that.
a lot of
That
fun.
is, yeah.
All right, well, we're going to let Manny go ahead and get his plate made, and then the judging.
Let's go. Oh, that's some color that you're talking about.
Oh yeah, look at that.
The greens are
bright green.
definitely green, and the yellows are just yellow. You happy with what you came out with?
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Here. Nice.
Your girlfriend would be proud of this dish, huh?
Huh?
Your girlfriend would be proud of this dish.
Should be shocked.
She'd be shocked.
So these plates look fantastic, and everything. We always talk about smell-o-vision, Kenny. We need to
Yep.
get on that because I wish you could smell these plates right now. They smell so good. So Manny, tell me a little bit about how you did your preparation here.
So pretty much start off by cutting the vegetables, getting them smaller cuts, getting that sorted out, and then I went to cutting the chicken into little squares. I see Oscar went with the bigger pieces, and then I started off with the pasta, and then eventually got to the sauce, and then now mix it all together, and we got a plate.
You got a plate. What did you season your vegetables with?
I used the right here. I'll just show you guys. I used this right here.
The Montreal chicken
Montreal
seasoning.
chicken seasoning.
So lots of really good flavors in that little bottle all by
Yeah,
itself.
and I also put a little bit of the lemon juice just to give it a little flavor,
Little
extra
lemon
flavor. Yeah.
juice. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Sneaky on you there.
He is. He did pull that one out.
You didn't even see, he didn't even, like give you
No.
you know, any tips.
I
on
asked
this,
him what
like-
he was doing, and he failed to mention that part.
Yeah, he's like, nah, just put some water and some salt. We're good. So
So Oscar, what was your methodology? What did you do here?
Well, first I just stared at that basket for a good 5 minutes, and I couldn't figure out what I was going to do. But I cut up the vegetables kind of the same as Manny, you know, smaller pieces, and then I put them in a mixing bowl, and I just put that Montreal steak seasoning that he used with a little bit of oil. And then the chicken, I kept it how it was, but I I melted some butter on the pan with some garlic and some rosemary and let that kind of just fill the air.
Yeah.
And then I threw them on there, cooked them on both sides for a little bit, get a little bit of char on the outside, hopefully, or whatever that's called. And then pasta, boiled the water, salted the water, put the pasta in there, and then afterwards I put it in the mixing bowl. I put some Parmesan cheese and some black pepper in there just to give it a little different taste than just regular, pasta. And then with my pasta sauce, I sauteed some red peppers and onion just to give it a little bit more texture, chunkiness to the pasta.
Sure. No, these look great. So now Kenny and I are going to go ahead and take a couple bites, swap plates, and then we'll let you know what we think.
All right.
This chicken is cooked really well.
Thank you.
Oh, looks so good.
That made me the most nervous, for sure.
The chicken is perfect. Not the least bit dry, nice and tender.
You can really taste the peppers in there that you put in that.
You can?
Well, yeah.
Nice.
Tastes good in there. I'm gonna try the veggies.
I didn't know if you guys like spicy stuff, but I was about to spice that whole thing up with
I'm
red
all into
peppers.
spices.
Okay.
This is excellent. You did a fantastic job. I love that the vegetables are so bright and pretty. I love all the colors. Flavor's really good. The chicken, you did an excellent job. Congratulations.
That basil,
Thank
I just got a bit of that basil in there too. That's nice.
On the pasta?
Yeah, nice. All right, yeah.
And switch.
And
Really good. Love the chicken.
the chicken seasoned really well. Interesting that you all went two different ways. Where you went with the whole like little tenderloin there,
Yeah.
and where you diced yours up. What was the reasoning behind that?
I just wanted to be different than his. Actually, when I saw him starting to chop it up, I was like, so they're not kind of both the same. I kind of wanted to go with the whole piece.
Yeah, I cut it up so I can like get more seasoning mixed in, so they can mix in good and just provide a little bit of that extra flavor.
More surface area
more
for seasonings to put the seasonings in your mouth. Yeah, no, that's great. Alrighty, so on taste.
It's a big moment right here.
I know.
I mean, these guys are sweating working in the kitchen.
I know.
but I think more so even now.
Ready? On taste, I'm
Let's
gonna
do it.
have to go with Manny.
All right.
Both
Even.
are delicious.
Let's
Really
go.
loved it. I thought it was
Thank
so
you.
good. Thank you so much. So
Thank you.
now on presentation.
I'll let you go first. I went
All
first
right,
last time.
presentation. Manny.
Huh. I don't see that at all. I went with Oscar.
This is rigged.
It's a tie. It's a tie. So what are you gonna do?
What are we
I
gonna do?
think the only way we can settle this is good old-fashioned rock, paper, scissors.
Let's rock, paper, scissors.
Between you
Do
two.
it between you
No,
two.
it has to be you two.
Nope.
Has to be you
All
two.
right, so ready?
This is for the
Judge-
championship.
For,
Two out
to
of
win
three?
it
Let me
all.
put
Just
the
one?
trophy out here.
To
Two out
win
of
it,
three?
to
Best
win
of
it
three.
all.
Best
Ready?
out of two. Best out of three. Okay.
Best out of three. Ready?
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
This one.
Oh, gosh. Manny gets into the playoff. Congratulations, sir.
Manny,
First
it is
ever
my
Oh,
pleasure
man.
Oxmoor Cooking Challenge.
to present you
Thank you very
with
much.
our trophy
Well
today.
done, Manny.
you.
Well
Nice
done.
job,
Well
guys.
done.
Thank you.
Excellent.
But it's not the way I would want to win. But I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, a win's a win.
Thank you guys so
Thank
much for
you, guys.
coming down here. I know you're leaving for Detroit in, I think, midday tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
So best of luck up there. When you see this video, we will already know the result, but through the power of television, you can actually just record it and wait and watch it later.
Thank you guys so much for having us.
So don't forget that September is Hunger Action Month. Let's do our best to paint the town orange. Thank you so much, Louisville City Soccer, for coming out and helping us out today. And thank you so much for your continued support.